I was trying to give a handshake. All of a sudden, when I realized the guy has carried me in the sky, I said, Jesus, put me down. Jesus, put me down. That was my exact word. I said, please. Hello guys, so welcome back. This time it's only me. Unfortunately Elsie couldn't join us, but she will be joining us on other videos. Today I just wanted to share it's story time. I just wanted to share a story with you all, and so I hope you guys enjoy. I want you sitting there watching me to subscribe, share and like this this video, and keep on subscribing. Subscribe. My tongue. Subscribe. You heard me. Subscribe. Anyway, so I just wanted to share, you know, back in my days in college, I used to have a whole bunch of college stories, and so I just thought of one story and I was like, listen, why don't I share that story? Because I had crazy stories. But anyway, this story is so what happened was, let me give you the gist. What happened was, so one day I was bored. Okay, before that even that happened, what happened was, so I was at church one day, right? And one of my friends, let's say one of my big sisters, sent me a message and was like, oh, this guy out here came to church. I know him, and you know, not I know him like that, but I know him, and he said that, oh, he saw you and he wants to have your number, so I want to ask you first, get your permission. And I was like, get my number? I was like, okay, sure, there's no harm in having my number. There's no harm. Honestly, I don't really think so big about, you know, numbers and stuff like that, because I always think that some way, somehow, somebody might be beneficial to you, or you might be beneficial to somebody. So when it comes to giving people out my number, not everybody though, but yeah, I'm a little lenient about that. And so what had happened was, the guy started blowing my phone, like texting me here and there. So when can we go out on a date and blah blah blah. And I was like, honestly, don't think, even if I come out, I don't go anywhere, I don't step out. So even if I come out, I don't want you to think it's a date. No, it's not a date. Maybe a hangout, but it's not a date. And he was like, eventually he just kept bugging. I was bored one day. I was like, okay, sure, I'll come. So tell me why, right? First of all, I'm thinking, okay, this person comes to church. Secondly, one of my big sisters will know him, so you know, it's safe. Just go, just eat and leave by, like, innocent. So I left the place. I left where I was staying and I went to meet up. I drove my car, parked on some far away. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I parked some far away from the place, and then I went. The guy was standing right in front of the entrance. I said, Jesus. And so as soon as I got there, I was trying to give a handshake. All of a sudden, when I realized the guy has carried me in the sky, I said, Jesus, put me down. Jesus, put me down. That was my exact word. I said, please put me down. You are scaring me. Hey. Hey. So then I said, when I said, I was like, oh, sorry. And he puts me down. So when he puts me down, like, red flag, turn your back and go. But I was like, hey, how do you say I'm going back? So I was like, you know what, forget it, let me just go and listen. It's at a public place anyway, so let's just go. So I went to sit there. Hey, this guy, we ordered food. This guy starts to talk about, oh, I've been divorced and I have 2 kids, and started talking about how many, not how many, but the women, the young ladies he has messed around with. And I'm just sitting there like, is this the place where I have to be? So I'm sitting there, my legs, I'm cringing. I'm like, God, like, let it be over and let me get home. And one thing about me is, like, I find it so uncomfortable to like let somebody know how I'm feeling. So rather I would like avoid people, or avoid having certain meetings with people. Like the whole entire time I was so uncomfortable. Started talking about his partners, how many the incidents of him messing around with people in college, and telling me to like he's not looking for marriage, he's just looking for, he doesn't want somebody to come cook and clean for him, he's just basically looking for somebody to mess around with. I said, Jesus, is this what people think dating is, or hanging out is? So I was like, honestly, I was like, it's time to go, it's time to go, like my time is up, it's time to go. In my mind I was like, it's time. So fast forward, time to go, and I parked my car far away. So I was like, you know what, I can walk and go to my car. He was like, oh no, I will take you to your car. Another red flag. I was like, okay. So he's like, oh, let me open the door for you. I'm thinking, okay, maybe he will come correct. The thing I realized, he has put his hand at my back. I was like, mister, you are really scaring the mess out of me right now. You need a chill, seriously. And he was looking at me like, oh, I'm sorry. So then I was like, you know what, God, please let this guy take me to my car. As soon as I got to my car, full speed, I sat in my car. He was like, oh, you can follow me home. I said, oh, okay, you can go ahead. I got in my car, full speed. Drove straight home. I said, straight home. I said, never again would I ever go out, hang out, whatever the case. If we are going hang out, it will be a bunch of people going hang out, not me and a guy going hang out. Not that I'm trying to say like I'm acting like it's not new or anything. Like, no, that's not the case. But it's like now things have been like the way people think things are innocent, now they've turned into something else. But anyway, I was like, after that I was like, you will not get me there again, never. But anyway, I just wanted to share. I have so many. If you want to hear some more stories, just send me a comment, subscribe, like, just send more comments so that I know to share some more stories, because I have crazier stories to share. All right, stay tuned. Bye.